A clash of two teams who are on completely different side of the spectrum. East Bengal FC at Naihati up against Garhwal Heroes Football Club. A huge gulf between the two sides. East Bengal FC with 13 points from 6 games sit pretty at the top of the table, and their opponents this morning are struggling to accumulate points. 2 draws is what they have managed so far, in addition to 3 defeats. Last time these two teams met on the 1st of March, it was East Bengal who backed the 3 points, and the bragging rights won the game by 2-1. It's a different day. Garhwal would want to get their first victory in the zonal stage. East Bengal would want to make sure another set of 3 points and consolidate their position at the top of the table. East Bengal in their red and gold, Garhwal FC in their green. "13 points, just 2 clear from their arch-rivals Mohun Bagan Super Giants. Victory for them will solidify their position at the top. It's a double header. Next game at 2:30 p.m. It's going to be another humdinger of a contest between Diamond Harbour and Sudeva Delhi. Sudeva at the moment breathing on the neck of Diamond Harbour, separated by just 2 points with a game in hand. And the photo ops before the all-important kickoff. This is match number 19 of the zonal stage at the RFDL. Coming to you all the way from the Naihati Stadium here in Kolkata. It's a pretty solid side in East Bengal FC. Played 6 games so far, won 4, have drawn 1 and have lost 1. And compared to their regional performances, have scored goals consistently. And on the flip side, Garhwal Heroes FC have played 5, yet to win a game, have drawn 2 and lost 3. You never know, today could just be the day wherein we will try and draw inspiration out of somewhere and produce a result in their favour. For that to happen, we'll have to make sure the whole 90 minutes belong to them, the boys in green. Right, the 2 captains, along with the match officials, for East Bengal, Joseph Justin and Milind Negi for Garhwal Heroes. Justin has won the toss, looks like. He has chosen to go with the side. Shivankar Das, the match official for this fixture, would be assisted by Taibuddin Mondal and Surajit Santra, whereas Deepu Roy would be the 4th official for this fixture. And here's how East Bengal FC start this fixture. Shijas, Naseeb Rahman, Kush Chetri, Sonam, Abhinash, Joseph Justin, Sahajit Ghazi, Gautam, Aromal, Ankit, and Gaurav Shaw. The players starting out on the bench: Zulfikar, Amit, Rapke, Himba, Andrews, Preetham, Prajal, and Surajit Datta. under the guidance of A. Biswas. It's a pretty strong side for Garhwal Heroes Football Club. Neeraj Dhami, Aditya, Vansh, Milind Negi, Richie, Haukip, Manbhagpur, Nilim Kumar, Sahil Chauhan, Sanjok, and Gaurav. And those starting out on the bench: Piyush, Bhupang, Pranjay, Bingdo, Oinam, Abhin Singh, Ankit, Abhishek, Malem, and Aditya Thomer. And their head coach is Vivek Rawat. All in readiness for the game to get underway. Like I said, it's a 10 a.m. kickoff here at the Naihati. Shivanka Das having a close look at his watch. It's a battle of 3 points. For Garhwal Heroes, it's about getting their first victory of the zonal stage, and for East Bengal FC, you want to make sure they get those points and get some breathing space in between themselves and Mohan Bagan Super Giants. And off we go here at the Naihati. East Bengal going from left to right on your screens. Early signs of aggression from Garhwal. That's going to be goal kick. They will be up against a pretty formidable back four of Sajid Qazi, Sonam, Harumal, and Joseph Justin. Of course, goes without saying, Gaurav Shaw has been a boulder in between the sticks for East Bengal. Saved the day for them time and again. They've lost 3. It looked to be a bit deflated, but it's about keeping all that distraction, all that dejection aside and coming up with a performance if you are a Garhwal Heroes Football Club. For that to happen, you've got to make sure they have a good start here. Interesting change. Ishanbok Bhupam, who's scored 3 goals in the regional games, starting out this fixture from the bench. There's appeal for a high boot there. Nothing says the ref. Here's Garhwal FC on the ball. Milind Negi pushes back. Aziz Bengal. Sonam. Started out with the back four with Sajid, Sonam, Arumal, and Joseph. In possession, the back four becomes back 3. Here's East Bengal. Draws in a tackle, does well to win the ball back. Here comes Garhwal FC trying to bring bodies forward. Still Garhwal gets into a very decent space. Didn't quite provide the finishing touch to it. A good move first up from the boys in green. And that is something they'll have to keep doing consistently right throughout the 90 minutes. Trying to utilize the flanks for the very first time. Still pretty early days. 3 minutes into the first half. Early signs of aggression, intensity being shown from the flanks. Long ball pushed forward for the boys in red and gold. Haukip, number 20. It's a delightful ball forward, pierces the back line. Looks like the ball had gone out of the play for a goal kick. from the formation that I have. It's a 3-4-3 that they have fielded. Garhwal Heroes FC. Gaurav, Milan and Sahil Chauhan in the back line. Sanjog, Neeraj, Richie and Hakib playing through the middle. Nilam, Mabha Cooper and Aditya, the front three. Milan, pretty calm, composed, doubled up on the numbers and just knocked it out for a throw-in.
Careful.
Here's Ankit. Just looking up for options. It's a pretty conscious start by both the sides. Some stage, they look to flip the switch. East Bengal FC. Scum off a green shirt, and that's going to be the first corner of the game, going East Bengal FC's way. Testing times first up for Vansh. And of course that backline. Nasib Rahman takes his position for this set piece. He's enjoyed a decent run of form leading up to this. Still East Bengal. Gets it inside the box, just towards the edge of it. An easy clearance in the end for Garhwal Heroes. Joseph. Again, a press from Garhwal Heroes has done well. Not good enough to keep the ball in play. Seven minutes into the first half. The deadlock yet to be broken. It's going to be a goal kick for Garhwal Heroes FC. Vansh goes airborne this time to try and find those green shirts. Getting pretty patient with the build-up. Trying to play out from the back are East Bengal FC. There you have Ankit floating in front of the back line to try and carry the ball forward. Spots to run beautifully. Saditya squares it towards the other side. Here's Garhwal Heroes. inside the box, trying to get away from the defense. Still GHFC on the ball. And that has gone out of the play for a throw-in. It's been a decent start from GHFC, considering the fact that they are dwelling at the bottom of the table. Haven't conceded any and have shown the signs of trying to get the ball in the final third on a consistent basis in the first 8 minutes. He's still down and feeling his left foot. There's all smiles there. Should be back on his feet. And here he goes. Sai Joseph Haukip. There you have the instructions being thrown from the touchline. Try and get the distance right between a couple of players. I'm pretty sure Joseph was the one who was talked about. There's Aditya, who looks up, takes a strike, and he'll have to have something absolutely special to beat Gaurav Shaw from there on. It's called into action. He's going to do that from sun up to sundown. Gaurav Shaw has been in some form right throughout the RFDL campaign. And some of the saves he made against Mohun Bagan Super Giants has been absolutely marvellous. Again, a high press to try and win the ball in the final third. The boys in green have done that a couple of times. Again, brilliantly done. Loses out on the ball. Naseeb Rahman this time. Here's Garhwal now. He's got options wide towards the right. Have been forced to push back. Haven't been allowed that sort of space in the final third to try and take a shot at the target. Pretty intense game in prospect here at the Naihati. Loses out on the possession, but does well to win the ball back. And that has been the hallmark so far from GHFC. Trying to win those 50-50 chances. And just when I was about to heap praises on the boys in green, losing out on the ball. Right, back with East Bengal now. Again, trying to play out from the back. Trying to pick out a pass. Here's Naseeb Rahman. He's been forced to go all the way back to Gaurav Shaw. Switches towards his left this time. Joseph. Goes long to try and find Sajid Ghazi. Has made a run down that channel. There's Joseph. Goes aerial this time towards the left flank. There's Naseeb. Under no pressure whatsoever. Tries and picks out a pass and ends up overhitting it. Goes out of the play for a throw-in. Nothing has been created so far from both the sides. Pretty evenly matched contest, if I may call it so. This is Bengal now. Again, a sliding tackle to win the ball back. Spreads it towards the left towards Aditya Adhikari. Couldn't quite keep the ball in play. See the anguish, the frustration from the touchline. Could have done better.
Good one. Okay.
Brilliant defensive work once again. In total sync with each other. Garhwal Heroes FC. Again draws in a clearance. Ball finds a red and gold shirt. Trying to release Neelam on that occasion. Switching the play towards the left. And again, nothing tangible developing from that side of the pitch. So the first quarter, the game still hangs in balance. No proper chances created on both sides of the pitch. Won the ball back in a dangerous position. East Bengal FC, can they try and bring it forward? Still with them. Squares it up just outside the edge of the box. Driving forward is Nasib Rahman. Cuts in and draws in a clearance. Still with East Bengal. And a sliding tackle to marshal the ball out of the play area. It's much better from East Bengal. Winning a 50-50 chance and then driving it forward into the final third. Here's Ghazi. Gets in a cross. The shot taken by Kush Chetri was well wide of the target. Smilin goes central. Goes down the line to pick out a pass. And again, not on the same page, those two, not combining well. An early release. There's Aditya. Abhinash for Nasib Rahman. Back with Garhwal once again. Nilip. Aditya. Gets dispossessed again. Have to try and stitch a few passes together now. These two sides have been guilty of conceding the possession away a few times in the first 18 minutes. And switches the play towards the right. It's one-on-one in that corner. Can he try and get that cross? I guess it eventually has taken a deflection and has gone out for the first corner for GHFC.
Second.
Manbha Kupar doesn't threaten the back line on that occasion. It's Naseeb.
Yes, go. Enough. Next one.
They look pretty composed, pretty collective. Here's Bengal. Brilliant fast touch. Still going. And the whistle comes off. Zonal down that left channel. It's been a somber start to this fixture. 20 minutes in and the deadlock is yet to be broken. Nothing created so far from both the sides. And Garhwal FC have done a decent job defensively. Have tried to win those 50-50 battles. Have thrown in a few tackles. Have come out with the ball successfully on more than a few occasions. They can draw a lot of inspiration out of the performance so far. They haven't conceded as the best result for them. They've had a pretty good regional round. Garhwal Heroes FC played 5-1-3, drawn 1 and lost 1. Scored 13 goals in the 5 games they've played and conceded only 6. It's been a completely different story in the zonal stage. Coming into this game, they have conceded 13 goals and scored only 8, standing currently at a goal difference of -5. Those airborne forward to try and find Aditya Adhikari. That has been their preferred route of operation so far. And those long balls played towards the left flank. Here's Abhinash. Those two jam together inside the box. Waved off by the ref straight away. Ghazi takes a couple of steps and again closed down by Joseph Haukip, not allowing him to take a shot towards the box. Joseph for Ankit. Back with Joseph. Lobs that one through the center. Second ball was a shout. Still is Bengal. Naseeb Rahman takes a couple of steps. Has got options towards the right. Lifts that one towards the back post. That was a decent chance. There you see the hunger to try and win those 50-50 chances from Garhwal Heroes FC. There you go. The applause from the touchline for Naseeb Rahman. It was a delightful chip targeting the back post. 24 minutes into the first half, and where we are exactly where we started the first half at. 0-0 is what the scoreline reads between East Bengal FC and Garhwal Heroes FC here at the Daihatty. Match number 19. Decent first touch. Again, backline absolutely resilient. The ball finds Naseeb. Does a 1 and 2. Still East Bengal. Steps over. Shijas. Again, decent defensive work. Here's Garhwal. Spreads towards the right this time. Here's Adhikari making the run towards the left side. And a very timely touch inside the box from the red and gold shirt there to try and get in between the ball and Aditya. There's Milan. Joseph. One-on-one in those wide areas. Here's Abhinash to try to win it away from Milan. Does well to try and just knock it out of the play area.
Sajid, don't move.
All the way back to Wunsch. Again, tries to play out from the back. Loses out the possession in a very dangerous area. Here's East Bengal now with options towards the right and left. And again, draws in a clearance from the green shirts. And have to try and pounce on these opportunities presented. It's been a couple of times. Garhwal Heroes FC have lost the ball in those dangerous territories. Here's Naseeb Rahman. Sajid. Back with Sajid Qazi. Tries to drill one through with his left. And again, slides to win the ball back. They've done that with utmost ease. GHFC. There's Milan. Not pressing enough is what you can hear from the touchline. Jammed into each other. Still down. Looks like it's Naseeb Rahman. Not quite sure. It's Ankit Eka. Still down. Holding his left knee. And that's going to be time for a quick drinks break. And a chance to try and re-strategize themselves, reorganize, have a quick word or two.
I'm good. I'm good.
Ankit has remained down and is being assisted by the medical staff, and a stretcher comes out to try and help him out of the play area. Not the happiest of signs if you are an East Bengal FC fan. Vivek Rawat trying to pep talk his main men. Aditya and Joseph have seen more of the ball in the first 28 minutes. We'll have to wait and see the impact of the injury. Is he going to be in a position to come back and continue? Or will that be a forced change inside the first half hour here? It's been a somber, lackadaisical first 30 minutes at the Naihati between these two sides. Chasing 3 points are East Bengal FC to try and take themselves away from Mohan Bagan Super Giants. 2 points is the differential between the top two sides. And Garhwal FC would want to make sure their first victory is from this all-important fixture.
78. Come. Hey, इसको white के थोड़ा नीचे कर.
Is there a shirt pull there? Play it on, it says the ref. Who takes the shot towards the target. Couldn't quite trouble Vansh from there on. And there you have it. The change. Ankit Ekka, forced change, goes out and Rabge comes in. Pretty unfortunate getting out injured in the first 30 minutes. Hope he recovers soon for whatever is left of the zonal stage. As East Bengal now threads it beautifully, and again a heavy touch letting them down. We haven't seen enough of the ball in the final third from East Bengal up until this point. There have been chances far and few on both sides. East Bengal will have to try and get their act together at the earliest. From the looks of it, Garhwal FC want to sit back and try and defend. Maybe in the second half try and get a chance to score and find themselves a goal up. Easier said than done. Defensively, they have looked pretty organized up until this point. Another long ball pushed forward. Looks like it's Joseph who's hit the ground this time. Not quite sure if there was any impact. Joseph Justin was spoken to by the ref. He's back on his feet and ready to go once again. A decent ball towards the left, and again starting out from an offside position there. And that is something you'll have to try and avoid. Got to time those runs to perfection because you're the main man where the ball would be targeted. course, some space to work with. This is delightful from East Bengal FC. Can they try? And well, not quite sure if he was trying to go for the goal or get the cross in. In the end, neither of the two. This has fallen out for East Bengal. Takes a shot from the distance and goes wide of the target. That was invitingly placed for the boys in red and gold. This is Rasib Rahman who got the shot away. Now to try and minimize errors. Garhwal Heroes FC done exceedingly well in terms of the defense so far. You see a complete switch in the strategy. Haven't tried to play out from the back in the last few minutes. We've seen it hasn't worked for them clearly in the first 30 minutes or so. Switched out to long balls. Try and find the likes of Neelam, Kumar, Aditya, Manbhakupar. Pings it forward. Haromal. And not quite getting to the end of it. Still got 10 minutes left in the normal time plus the stoppages. Again, high press from East Bengal. Pushes it down the line and they've done well to win the ball back. Here's Joseph. Sends it back towards Aditya Adhikari. One-on-one towards the left side. Who looks up for options, squares it up. This could be a decent opportunity for Garhwal Heroes. And a double save from Gaurav Shaw. Who's done it time and time and again for East Bengal. Does it once again here at the Naihati. Still Garhwal. First clear-cut chance of the game falling to the boys in green. Was struck firmly. Decent save from Gaurav Shaw. And second ball is a shout. Rakpe, the first touch, draws in a clearance. Was struck firmly. Was going in for all money. It was Richie Karbani with that shot, with the first strike. They've conjured a corner. I beg your pardon, looks like it has been given as a goal kick. Much to the agony of East Bengal FC players. Looking to try and sneak in a corner from there. Aditya has been the main target from wide on the left. Vansh. And Sanjog. Joseph. Outnumbered in the middle of the park, but still manages to get something out of it. Here's Aditya, who looks up, switches the play towards the right side. Does well to keep the ball in play, has got options waiting inside the box. Gets the cross in. But straight at East Bengal. Can they try and hit them on the counter? Not quite sure how much was the contact there from Richie, but goes against it. 6 minutes and 30 seconds is what we are left with in the first half. Can they try and sneak in a lead? Any of these two teams? It's going to be a completely different halftime talk if they manage to get there. And at the moment, it's a pretty evenly matched contest. He'll take a lot of inspiration going into the halftime break. This is much, much better from Garhwal Heroes FC. Again, he had Aditya Adhikari left unmarked, decides to go through with a shot. It's Neelam Kumar. Could have taken probably a couple of touches. Very timely deflection, but the ball finds East Bengal once again. Marching forward, has got options. Takes one touch too many, push to go back. Here they come once again. Leaves it for the overlapping run coming in from the left. There gets the cross in, targets the back post. Goes just over. For Zavinash. It's turning out to be a gripping contest in the last few minutes. Chances on both sides of the pitch. Again, East Bengal does well to win the ball back. Plays it down the line, wide on the left. Got the cross in, but not the finishing touch to it. Sieges hasn't ideally got the kind of service he would have liked. Kane Wunsch goes long. This is much better from Garhwal once again. Chips it inside the box. Still Garhwal. Still the possession with the boys in green. Looks up. Gets that one inside the box. And Gaurav Shaw spills over. Still in play. Pulls it back. Can they try and keep it on target? Acrobatic stuff. Goes wide of the target. Everything was absolutely sublime except that finishing touch. Snapped at it in the end. Here comes Garhwal once again. This time it has been shot at East Bengal. Can they try and bring it forward? And again, overhits it, goes all the way back. Through to Wunsch. He's got to be mindful. He's made a mistake a couple of times in trying to play out from the back. Has conceded possession. East Bengal haven't been able to capitalize on those loose deliveries in the final third. Got 120 seconds in the normal time left. In terms of the forward play, Garhwal Heroes FC have looked like quite clearly the better side in the first 43 minutes. Have created 2 or 3 chances. Everything has looked decent except the finishing touch. East Bengal will have to try and come up with something better in the second set of 45. As the table toppers are up against the bottom dwellers. And at the moment, it's a complete role reversal in terms of the way the chances have been created in front of the goal. And Raditya. Sends in, taken away by East Bengal, still with Richie, who spreads it towards the right. Ball finds a green shirt. Still Garhwal gets it inside the box. Decent defending. Naseeb, outside of his right foot. 3 minutes have been added on as stoppages. Here's Millen. Sanjok hits it over this time. Again, cutting down those passing angles, not allowing the forward movement from East Bengal FC, forcing them to go airborne. It's Millen. Gaurav switches towards Sahil. Pings forward, but it has been taken away by East Bengal FC. Here they come again. One-on-one towards the left side. Here's Naseeb, just outside the box, looking for better options. Goes full 360. Invitingly plays, gets the cross in. Abhinash. Back with Abhinash, who takes the strike and goes just wide of the target. A spell of sustained pressure, but eventually nothing tangible coming out of it. Clearly playing for the whistle now. GHFC. Sonam. Again, martial art well in the end. Millen, Gaurav, Sahil. There's been a rock in the back. So that's the end of the first set of 45 here at the Naihati. It's been a resilient performance from Garhwal Heroes FC. They've been rock solid brilliantly. The best chance of the first half falling to Richie, who made Gaurav Shah work for it. Was kept on target and a brilliant save from Gaurav, denying Garhwal Heroes. Chances have been few and far for East Bengal FC. But that's been the story in the first half. It's going to be another exciting second set of 45 coming your way in a few minutes from now. And in case if you have missed out on the action, this is how it panned out. Early drive from Aditya Adhikari. There's been so many of those from wide on the left. Milind Kumar two pokes it in the end and couldn't quite keep that one on the target. And defensively, they have looked much better. Haven't looked like a side that has conceded 13 goals in 5 games so far. Came with some purpose and have delivered up until this point. It's going to be a big second half for them. Of course, it's not going to change the circumstances. They are at the bottom of the table, and this is the best chance of the first half. Was struck firmly by Gaurav Shaw and double save in the end. Aromal with an effort that went just over the crossbar. An acrobatic effort. Not being able to keep that one on target. Almost even Stevens in terms of the ball possession. 6 chances created, 3 kept on target by Garhwal Heroes FC. 3 created and none on target for East Bengal. 4 tackles to 6 between these two sides. 2 corners to Garhwal Heroes and 1 to East Bengal. And 1 offside for East Bengal FC. An evenly matched contest and a very good second half in prospect. Should be back in about 5 minutes. Do stay with us. Welcome back for the start of the second half between East Bengal FC and Garhwal Heroes FC. Nothing much to choose between the two sides after the end of the first set of 45, barring one clear-cut opportunity. Richie Kharbani, who kept it on target and made Gaurav Shaw work, was a good save just before the teams went in for the interval. 6 chances created, 3 were kept on target by the visitors, and East Bengal created only 3 chances without keeping any shot on target. There's been a forced change in the first half. Ankit Ekka was out injured and was replaced by Rabge. There's been a good defensive work from Garhwal FC. The change in the second half, just before the start of the second half, as Amit has been introduced. A pep talk being led by Gaurav Shaw. Has been rock solid in between the sticks right throughout the campaign, in the regionals as well as in the zonal stage. The top 3 teams from each group will head towards the national group stage. And at the moment, East Bengal FC and Mohan Bagan Super Giants are firm favourites from this group. There's a tussle between Diamond Harbour and Sudeva, who play next at 2:30 p.m. and that will be a humdinger of a contest. There's Naseeb. Lifts that one over. Found himself into a very good space. Now East Bengal FC. Everything was good except the finishing touch on it. Toe pokes it in the end. Maybe would have scrubbed off the surface. It's a good long ball spot at the run. There's Vanch. Again following the same template as in the first half. Starting to play out from the back. Can you see a high press from Neelam? Had a decent chance in the first half. Squandered in the end. And East Bengal FC would want to score the first one and quash any bit of anxiety they have. There's Naseeb on the touchline. The ball finds red and gold. Knocked out by Mamba. Play on, says the ref. Garhwal FC have come out with the ball. Can they try and make the most of it? There's run coming in from the far right. Receives the ball. And square up. Nothing tangible developing from there on. Still Garhwal. Goes in full circle. Mamba pulls it back for Aditya. And finally East Bengal managed to win the ball back and setting it up straight away towards Sieges. Is there a pull back? Yes, there is. The referee reaches out to the pocket and that's going to be a booking. And that's a straight red. Not quite sure if he has taken one for the team there. Gaurav Singh. He was definitely in a goal scoring position. Could have got one towards the target. Pulled it back and has got his side reduced to 10 men with a lot of time left in the game. Takes a long, slow walk back to the touchline. And that's a glorious opportunity for East Bengal.
49.
Who's it going to be? Is it going to be Naseeb Rahman? Is it going to be Sejas? High definition image of what's going to happen in the next few seconds must be preempted in the mind of Naseeb Rahman here. Oh, that has been rocketed! Sent like a bullet. The ball finds the nest as it quivers in absolute delight. East Bengal FC go 1-0 up. And all that resilience has been broken. A free kick conceded, reduced to 10 men, and from the set piece, it was a thunderous strike. And at the 50th minute mark, East Bengal FC have quashed any anxiety going into the rest of the second half. Kush Chetri with that strike. And that could just be an overture of what's about to unfold in the second half. The kind of quality they possess, you don't want to give them any sniff to come back. All the hard work done has been multiplied by 0 so far. Another long ball pushed forward. Vansh was off his line. Neelam does well. He's dropped deep, won the ball back and plays it down the line towards Vansh. It's going to be long 40 minutes if you are a Garhwal Heroes FC fan. There'll be a lot of spaces in the field that East Bengal would want to come out and exploit. There you have a look at it. Looks like it was Naseeb who wanted to take it. Left it for Kush Chetri with his left. Brilliantly done. Had no chance whatsoever. Finds the top corner. And he is absolutely ebullient. Good to see fans turning out, as always in East Bengal games. He's down and feeling his right foot. Sai Joseph still has it bent. In need of some medical assistance. Alright, all set and ready to go once again. Sahil Chauhan gets the game started. It will be very interesting to see how Garhwal Heroes FC play out the situation. Here comes East Bengal once again. They will be absolutely threatening in the final third now. They have sensed an opportunity now to try and score as many as they possibly can. Squared up, has got numbers forward. Still East Bengal through Naseeb Rahman. Has not been allowed to turn. Pushes back and finds Romal. The ball takes the deflection and it's going to be East Bengal throw-in. And across this time goes well behind the target. Goa's perspective. Aditya, Neelam, Manba Cooper will have to get on the ball as much as they possibly can. There's a spur in the stride of East Bengal FC now. And there you have a look at it. Completely outnumbered in the middle of the park. Neelam sends it towards Aditya. Aditya one-on-one steps over, takes the stride towards the back post. Still in. Oh, what a save that is! Danger hasn't died down yet. Oh, that is! Find the target. Wriggle past the goalkeeper and into the net it goes. The game is back to parity. Garhwal Heroes FC, having been reduced to 10 men who scored in a matter of minutes after conceding. Looks like it's Neeraj who's claiming it. Well, I did mention a few minutes back, it was an overture of what's about to unfold. We've seen 2 goals in the first 10 minutes in the second half. Still got a lot to play with. A decent ball forward and a very timely interception. Neeraj loses on the possession. One-on-one in those wide spaces. Does brilliantly to win the ball back. Plays it down the line. And again, gives it away far too cheaply. East Bengal now. And they try and bring it forward. Here's Aromal. There's been a pretty assured back line for East Bengal. At that time, it all happened in the blink of an eye. It was a brilliant save by Gaurav Shaw. Couldn't quite get the clearance. Sonam was completely robbed of the ball. And Neeraj managed to get something. And the ball found its destined corner. The change for Garhwal Heroes. Lashanbok Bhupang is on the pitch. Scored thrice in the regional group stage. Rapke. Does brilliant to keep the ball in play. Has been knocked out by Neeraj. Samit Sardar, who's operating from wide on the left. It's going to be a big challenge in the half hour plus 3 minutes to go in the regulation time. Can they try and keep that composure? Can they have the right sort of attitude going into the next couple of quarters? Here they come again. Garhwal Heroes square up again from the right. Handball was a shout from the touchline. Nothing says the ref. Wins the ball back and goes all the way back to Vansh.
number 19. 19, please, deep.
And Sonam looks up, decides to go lateral. Again, a wasted opportunity. Neeraj was given away quite cheaply, but Vansh was well covered on that occasion. After the red card, Neeraj has shifted in the back line. Has been involved with those play out from the backs, along with Vansh. Zarumal goes sideways. Takes the shot from the distance. Was always going over. Zarumal, who left it for Joseph Justin. And a whistle goes up against Garhwal FC. Trying to close out on Sonam Lepcha. Sonam Lokam, beg your pardon. Not pretty happy there, Joseph Haukip. Feels they were hard done by. And trying to pick out a pass as well. Takes the strike straight at the goalkeeper. Firmly struck once again. Straight at the man in between the sticks for Garhwal FC. Here's Naseeb. Here is Bengal now. Chips it forward. This could be dangerous. And a very timely touch. It might have come off Shijas in the end. For a moment it looked like it was an interception coming in from Sahil Chauhan. It's turning out to be an edges of seat stuff. The game has completely taken a different template in the second half. Here's Garhwal FC inside the box. Still Garhwal. Managed to drag it back inside the box. We'll breathe a sigh easy now. He's Bengal FC as they prepare another change. Andrews is going to come on. Abhinash is taken out. Understand the urgency of scoring a goal here. He's Bengal. Andrews has been in fine form in this campaign. Scored 3 in the regional qualifiers. Gets his chance in the last 28 minutes in this fixture. Just trying to get it out of that clutter. Couldn't quite do so. He's Bengal. Gets the clearance this time. Has been a game of two halves for both these sides. No chances in the first half for... no shots taken in the first half for East Bengal FC. After a red card was shown to Gaurav Singh from the set piece managed to get one in the span of about a few minutes. Garhwal Heroes FC managing to bring this game back to where it was. Decent ball forward. This could be dangerous. Has got help arriving from the other side. Still in play. Leaves it. A shot comes in, but yes, well blocked. It's Naseeb. Spreads it towards Sieges, who was starting from an offside position. It's much better once again from Garhwal Heroes. Sanjog left it for Neeraj. Takes a strike towards the target, but couldn't quite pierce that back line. And that's going to be a goal kick for East Bengal. Haven't shown the signs of having been reduced to 10 men so far. Garhwal Heroes. Played the second half with a positive mindset.
Don't move.
Again, brilliant work in those half spaces. Aditya. Neeraj goes long inside the box. Gaurav makes himself absolutely big and launches himself on the ball and collects it well in the end. Controlled this game beautifully now. Garhwal Heroes in the second half. Nothing tangible has come out in the open play for East Bengal up until this point. Garhwal once again. A long ball played forward, targeting Neelam. It's Neeraj. As East Bengal now have done well to keep the ball in play. Is marching forward. That's a pretty tame effort in the end. And there you see the sink. Whenever they have lost the ball, it's a back four to try and sort out the defense. And in possession, that back four turns into a back two. Neeraj steps up into the midfield. That could have been absolutely dangerous. Once living dangerously. That could have gone anywhere. Ishan. Pretty swiftly done and shifted the play towards the far left. Garhwal Heroes pushes it back, looks up, goes lateral. Here's Neeraj. Not been allowed any time and space on the ball by Joseph Justin this time. There's Joseph Haukip. Get dispossessed. Does well to keep Amit Sardar in his tracks. Joseph again gets it out of that clutter. Goes sideways to find another green shirt. Back with Sanjog, who looks up, plays it down the line towards the far right. Manbha gets across, but draws in a clearance. Another change for Garhwal Heroes FC. Abhishek Baksla is going to come on, and he replaces. We'll have to wait and see who has he replaced, but Surajit Datta has come out for East Bengal FC. Another forward being thrown in by East Bengal. Second ball is a shout. Handball is a shout. Still Garhwal Heroes FC. Just outside the box. Still trying to conjure something out of this. Lobs that one in the air. That would have been a golden opportunity for the boys in green. There were two there attacking and waiting for the ball. Were left unmarked. Can they try and bring it forward now? East Bengal FC. They've got bodies forward. Tracking back are the boys in green. This could be dangerous. East Bengal FC still going strong, but have been taken wide of the target. Playing with a lot of intent, Garhwal Heroes FC. But on the flip side, they concede the possession. They'll have to be mindful of the players who have been introduced, likes of Surajit Datta. Absolute live wire on the pitch with the pace he possesses. East Bengal does well to turn. Came that cross. Once with a pretty swift start. He wants it back. Has stayed on side, trying to go a bit central. And that was read well by the back line. They've ended up giving the ball away once again. Decent defensive work by Romal. If I could read the number right. And that's going to be the water break in the second half as the game still hangs in balance. Goal scored by East Bengal FC at the start of the second half, and that was neutralized by Garhwal Heroes FC. An effort from Neeraj. ball wriggle into the back of the net. And since then on, it's been a high-intensity game, a high-intensity second half, and still not done yet. Got another 16 minutes left in the regulation time. These Bengal at the moment have got all their firepower on the pitch. They've got Andrews, Surjit Datta, there's Naseeb, Shijus, all the threat you could possibly think of. And barring that one play from GHFC, they have been right on money. Gaurav Singh pulled a shirt and was given a straight red. Long ball into the box, and East Bengal FC come out with the ball, galloping the ground. Gets it back, takes the shot and finds the net. Take that for a counter. East Bengal go 2-1 up in the second half. A brilliantly worked goal. And a jubilant red and gold side. Andrews
75.
teeing off, and Joseph Justin providing a finishing touch to it. They'll have to do it all over again, the boys in green, as we enter the last quarter of the game. Taken away once again. And the flag was up straight away. They'll fancy their chances to try and score a couple more. Garhwal Heroes FC would have to make sure they don't drop their heads. Can already spot a couple of hunched shoulders. Let's try and give you 100% and forget about the outcome. Another threaded delivery through the defense and has provided the finishing touch once again. Brilliantly done. Andrews gets on the score sheet this time. And a top-notch performance in the second half by the table toppers. Easy as you like. Placed it perfectly past
77.
Vansh Kaushal. Had no chance whatsoever.
77
Off the bench and onto the score sheet. Andrews adds one more to his tally in the RFDL. Garhwal Heroes FC are staring at a wall they cannot afford to climb from here on. Again, East Bengal. They keep the possession with them. They're just going to make a mockery of the last 12 minutes. The kind of threat they possess, still chasing for it. Defense shepherds out in the end. And again, press does well to win the ball back. And Sahil Chauhan got the clearance. Amit Sardar is giving absolutely everything. Release Bengal. Draws in a block. Second time. Can they come out of the blocks now? Garhwal has been closed down brilliantly. Mamba. And fortuitously falls for a green shirt. It doesn't matter. It's been cleared away with ease. Drop kick. And Zonal. And the flag had gone up straight away. Andrews up in arms as he was whistled against. He's trying to calm things down there. Shivankar Das, it was for the shot taken towards the target after the whistle had gone up for the offside. Maditya chips that one towards the left and an easy clearance. For all the hard work done in the first half, they were completely outdone after having reduced to 10 men. Showed a bit of heart after they got the equalizer. The second and the third. Just took the game far and far away from their reach. Sonam. I still got about 9 minutes left in the normal time plus the stoppages. And by the looks of it, this game is going one way. He's Bengal FC. If it remains the way it is, will get themselves 5 points clear of Mohun Bagan Super Giants. Garhwal Heroes FC would still be looking for their first win of the zonal stages. They remain at the bottom of the table. We've got another game today at 2:30 p.m. That's going to be between Diamond Harbour FC and Sudeva Delhi. Separated by 2 points between them. It's going to be a humdinger of a contest. Top 3 teams would qualify for the national group stage. And the third position is still up for grabs. Made that move and that look offside to the naked eye. It was Naseeb, the guilty party on this occasion. A double change for Garhwal Heroes. Piyush Bhandari is going to come on, and so is Ding Do. Haukip and Aditya Adhikari have been taken out. Another under 23 prospect for Garhwal Heroes, Piyush Bhandari. Here comes East Bengal once again. We've got 3 waiting inside the box. And a very timely touch by a green shirt. to deny an opportunity to pull the trigger. Looks like that has gone out for a corner. Lipcha. Does well defensively. Here reads Bengal. Not allowing Garhwal FC to come out of their tracks. Continues with the chase, and that was overhit. The idea was right to try and switch the ball towards the far right and get the right flank involved. Still got about 5 minutes left in the normal time. Plus the injury added on time. There's Naseeb trying to link up, and again looks like it's Andrews once again who's been flagged offside. There's been 2 instances so far in the last 5 minutes wherein he's been flagged, and this time gets into the ref's books. Much for a bit of frustration that was shown in the aftermath of that overall play. The whistle had gone up and he continued to get on with it. Mamba couldn't quite provide that threaded ball. As we remain onside this time, and again the flag is up. You've got to time those runs to perfection. It's been 3 times in the last 5 minutes. He's been flagged, has been booked as a resultant of the frustration that has been shown as Garhwal FC on the other side of the pitch. There's a bit of a give and go there. Sanjog and Piyush. Sanjog with the throw in. Still got about 3 minutes left in the normal time, plus the stoppages. Long ball played inside. And couldn't quite provide the finishing touch to that. It's not going to make a hell lot of a difference, but you've got to try and make Gaurav Shaw work for those ones. Looks like it was Abhishek. Couldn't quite wrap laces behind those ones. Andrews goes wide of the target. Not quite sure if it's Sahil who's down. We're in need of some assistance before the end of the normal time. Still having a look at it. The physio. It's been a good game. Game of 2 halves. First side, the first half that ended in 0-0 was a resilient effort from Garhwal Heroes FC. keep East Bengal FC at an arm's length. Had a clear-cut chance in the first half, which they took quite comprehensively. Gaurav shot, making sure he kept it out. The start of the second half has been a completely different East Bengal FC side after Garhwal were reduced to 10 men. Scored from the set piece. Conceded a goal in the process, but 2 back-to-back strikes have ensured they've got the bragging rights and the 3 points in the kitty. Still got a few minutes left in the game. And at the moment, you would consider a job well done if you are a East Bengal FC fan. Another long ball played forward. Garhwal
Go inside.
just going through the motions in the last few seconds of the normal time. There you heard it from the touchline. Don't be casual is the shout. And Sanjog gets dispossessed. It's going to be 6 minutes of added on time as signaled by the fourth official. Here comes East Bengal again. A shot taken towards the target. And the ball finds the bottom corner. Number 4 East Bengal. Kush Chetri with his second strike of the morning. Looks up, waits for the options to arrive. It wasn't there. And he drills one past Vansh Kaushal for the 4th of the morning for East Bengal Football Club. What a second half here for the Red and Gold Brigade. Pushed forward. This could be dangerous. Corrupt shot. Read that one beautifully. It's Naseeb. He's got a lot of space ahead of him. Picks out a pass towards his right. It's a tidal wave of red and yellow arriving forward. Chips that one towards the back post. And the defense is right up there to try and mob that one out. And nothing says the ref for that challenge. East Bengal once again committing bodies forward, as many as 6 in the final third. Still going pretty strong. Takes a strike. Oh! That's a brilliant save. Looks like it's got something. Has he got a glove on it? It was Naseem with that strike. And now stretched right hand, a flying goalkeeper. Vansh Kaushal has managed to keep that one out. And that's a brilliant save. It's a corner nevertheless. Looked like for a moment it was going in for all money. Still got 3 minutes left in the stoppages. It's going to be long 3 minutes if you are a GHFC fan. He's been robbed of the ball again. Here's Naseeb once again. Going pretty strong. East Bengal came pretty close once again. It was all about keeping the ball on target. Naseeb Rahman with a dream run forward. Well, that could have gone anywhere in the end. Abhishek keeps the ball in play. Loses out to Aromal this time. There's Mamba. Squares it up. Back post chance. We've got 3 waiting inside the box. Pulls it back. A shot comes in. Gaurav shot with another brilliant save. Here's Andrews now. Defending for their lives, literally. This is Bengal. He's got Andrews towards the left. Naseeb through the center. Still Naseeb. Mamba squared it up, and there was no takers for that shot. It's pulled back in the end and did well to keep it on target. Gaurav shot was being a boulder in between the poles for East Bengal FC. Naseeb Rahman steps over. That has been given as a free kick. And that should run down the clock, and possibly the last action of the morning. Looks like it's going to be Rakpe behind this one. We're almost done away with the stoppages. Rakpe for Naseeb. Takes a step. Shifts it towards the left and drills one along the carpet. And there comes the full-time whistle. It's been a game of 2 halves. A resilient effort in the first by GHFC. Game hung in balance as the teams went for the half-time break, and then came the second half. They were reduced to 10 men. A strike from the free kick by Kush Chetri got them an early lead in the second half, and that was neutralized pretty swiftly on the other side of the pitch by Neeraj. And from there on, back-to-back goals. It was one-way traffic for the rest of the 90 minutes. A job well done for East Bengal FC. They've got themselves clear at the top of the table with a breathing space against their arch rivals, Mohan Bagan Super Giants. For GHFC, they'll have to ponder, go back to the drawing board and re-strategize themselves for whatever is left of their campaign in the zonal stage. Had a tough day at the office, Vansh Kaushal. Handshakes all round. Gaurav Shaw. 2 pretty solid saves by him once again. He's been congratulated for a very good effort, like he often does week in and week out. And that was the first one. A firm strike by Kush Chetri to send them a goal up. A flying Vansh Kaushal couldn't quite get anything behind that one. You can watch that sail over as many times as you like. And very happy Kush. And this one, Mamba with a setup. Neeraj with a header kept out by Gaurav. And then somehow the ball wriggled past Gaurav. It was Neeraj who claimed it in the end. A couple of shots in between. This was Sonam Lokham, beg your pardon, who went down to the ground. She just with an attempt straight at Wunsch. He had more than an attempt to go with a couple of offsides. It was another firm strike, but was well blocked. Made a mess of it. Kush was charging in from the angle. Did well in the end. Joseph Justin towards the left of Wunsch on that occasion, and Randus with a delightful finish. Pretty happy bunch. Finished second in the regional qualifiers, right on top of the table in the zonal stage. They are well and truly on their way for the national group stage. Impressive performances overall. Sajid Qazi, Sodom, Haromal, who's been up and down in the pitch. Joseph Justin in the back line. It's a pretty solid back four. Kind of formation they played. Started with the back four and when in possession, shifted to back two, back three. Waiting for a team photograph. After another successful outing, the Red and Gold Brigade. And there you have it. A pretty happy unit. There you have it, the winning side. The main 11 as well as the players who started this game out on the bench, enjoying a team photograph. And that is how the game panned out in terms of the stats for the entirety of the 90 minutes. Nothing much to choose between the two sides in terms of the ball possession. 49-51 in favor of Garhwal Heroes FC. 9 chances created, 5 resulting with shots on target, but eventually just 1 goal scored. Whereas on the other hand is Bengal FC with 13 chances, most of them, 10 coming in the second half, with 6 shots kept on target, resulting in 4 goals. And that's the full-time score from the Naihati Stadium here in Kolkata. Is Bengal FC for Garhwal Heroes Football Club 1. That's been my time here in the commentary box. This is Junaid Ahmed signing off this morning.